Hey everybody, Jacob Scooters Lawn Care. Today and moving forward, I kind of want to hit on starting up lawn care businesses and some of the things that I went through, because we do a lot of talking about things that we do now and not so much about the beginning, which it wasn't that long ago. You know, we're going to be going on our 4th year here. But there was a lot of things that really frustrated me in the beginning, and I'm probably not going to make these videos that long. If I pop in and do one of these, it's going to be some quick things that I noticed. And one of the big things that has always drove me nuts was pricing. I mean, off the get-go, I was like, well, what do I need to price? Am I making money? You know, and in the last episode, I talked about some spreadsheets, you know, doing spreadsheets to make sure you're charging the right thing, you know, really checking everything you owe and all your overhead costs, and then figuring out how many hours you're going to work in a season, how many hours there are to sell, and kind of coming up with a per hour dollar amount that's going to recover all that overhead and make you the money you want to make. So even that little conversation right there was so frustrating to me, because I was like, well, I just started this business. How do I know that? How do I know how many hours we're going to work? Or how do I know how many hours we're going to actually sell? Or how do I know how long something takes? Well, the answer is you don't know. You've got to go out there. You have got to do some guesswork. But with that being said, every time I say it, you've got to test and measure your guesswork, or you will never get better. So, you know, shop. Have a family, friend, member, shop all the companies in town. Get their pricing, okay? Compare that pricing. Now, I'm not saying you make your pricing based off theirs, but it's a good place to start, and, you know, it gives you an idea. I would not use, and we constantly are doing that. You know, we do that now. You always want to know more. Market analysis is something you want to have on your side. And even if that's just getting the prices from 3 of your big competitors that you admire to be, and you would want to be in that realm. So yeah, shop your prices, look at the prices. I would pick the highest end of the prices, or very close to the highest end. Even some of your big competitors are going to be low prices. And with that being said, you know, once you get that number, now you've got a place to start. You can charge, you can start estimating with that. You do your first lawn job, you mow a yard. Okay, you keep track of the time. I charged this, I thought it was going to take this. I was trying to get $50 an hour, and I overachieved or underachieved. Now that you've kept track of that one time, now you look at the next lawn, you compare it to that lawn, and you keep doing the same thing and the same thing and the same thing, and it becomes easier and easier and easier. And that's how you build prices on everything. And don't be frustrated about not knowing stuff off the get-go. You've got to go out there. You've got to do it. You've got to shoot for it. And you're going to get there. You're going to get there. It's very, very crucial, though, that right off the get-go you're not too low. Because very few businesses go out of business for being too high priced. A lot of people go out of business for being too low priced. I hope that this little stuff is helpful. I just know that I haven't really, you know, I'm definitely focused on growth and focused on building a big business. And if that's what you like, watch what we're saying. But at the same time, those big businesses start small. And I think it's very crucial to also be throwing out some of the things that we had problems with and what I fought. So everybody knows everyone goes through the exact same thing, and kind of some of the ways to get through it. So basically, like I said, key things: shop, find some prices, keep track of everything you do from that point, keep building on that all the time, always keep track of it, and before you know it, you're going to have this 2-3 years worth of data that you can look back on, and you can keep improving on and making better, and even at that point. So we're going to go on our 4th year. It's still frustrating, because our first year we did a dollar amount. The second year we quadrupled in size. The third year we almost tripled in size. This year I hope we double in size. The next year I hope we double in size. So until you really truly plane out in business and just get to 20% growth a year, it's really hard to predict much. But you've got to do what you can. You've got to use the numbers you've got available, not get too frustrated. And the key thing to always remember, no one is perfect. Nothing is being perfect. We are in a constant state of not knowing much. And even when we think we know more, there's still a lot more that we're going to know about that. And in 20 years, what you thought was right is still going to be wrong, because there's going to be new things. So you're never going to be right. It's always going to be a process. Try to enjoy it. everybody good luck. Anybody that's starting a new lawn care business or thinking about it, congratulations. It's a great industry. I hope this video helps, and if you got any questions for us, please ask, leave comments. If you thought this was helpful, please like. Also, please subscribe. Definitely want to get on more followers that want to try to get some good information from us, and I hope that we can, as people subscribe, we can subscribe to your channels and gain information from you. So, you know, it's all about sharing, guys. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.